48 degrees in downtown Sylacauga at 11 before the hour. And Coach Mike Battle, head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer High School, joins us this morning. Coach, you lead at halftime against Central Coosa County. Just couldn't hold on in the second half, but you were pleased with a lot of the performances during the game.
We did a good job in the first half. Now we were lucky. They dropped a few passes on us, that could have put them ahead, but our kids were back there around them, and we were able to play with them and came back out in the third quarter, and they scored twice on long plays, and that seems to be our downfall. We gave up the big plays. Once they get to that third level, we can't hem them up and get them on the ground. They get in the end zone twice, and that pretty much ended the ball game.
Well, you build on positives in the first half. What went right for B.B. Comer?
Well, we changed our offense up a little bit because we had some injuries, so we had to revamp it. And so we revamped and caught them off guard a little bit and gave them something we hadn't seen, and we're successful. And Houston was able to break a couple of runs and get in the end zone, and we came back. We had some runs in the second half. We just didn't end up in the end zone.
Well, Houston Ford, of course, the quarterback, and he stepped in for the injured quarterback. And Ford's played there for several years, and he's a quality player and athlete.
Well, we use him wherever we have to. He was a tailback, and then we can use him at quarterback, or we've played him at flanker. He can catch a ball. He's a good target, that kind of stuff right there. But there's only we don't have so many people, and right now we're down to critical mass. We go out there. We've got guys now that have to play. They have to do things that carry whistle. So,
just looking at it from the outside, with these kids who are young, but yet they're thrown into the fire and have to do it, you got to think that somewhere down the line it's going to pay dividends. You play some quality opponents. Central Coosa County, not a bad football team for sure, and they've got some athletes there, but you got to hope for better days ahead.
Well, you always hope for that. Our kids get out there. We go out and practice like we're going to win. I mean, we don't go out there with the intention.
Right.
But what we go in, our kids know what to do. They know what to expect. They know what the opponents go. Coosa Central didn't surprise us one bit. We knew everything they was going to do. It's can we do our job, when we're matched up, when we've got ninth graders matched up against seniors, those kind of things right there. It's whether those kids are able to do their job. They're going to be in position to do them, and sometimes we just miss tackles. They get to that position, they've got a good athlete out in the open field, and we can't make the tackle. And so that comes back to maturity, your age, athletic ability and all. And right now we're having to play kids at places they probably wouldn't be playing if we had 22 starters.
Sure. Coach Mike Battle, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, joins us. You have the lead at halftime. You go to the dressing room, and again, this is outside looking in, but the hearts have got to be pumping. The kids got to be excited and thinking, hey, this is going to be our night. What did you talk about at halftime in preparation for the second half?
Well, we weren't very excited. That's our kids, we hadn't been ahead the whole time. We went in there, and I think we were looking, what will happen this half. And we went back out on the field, and it got answered. They broke two long ones, and then that sort of took the air out of everything.
You think the feeling was that, what's going to happen in the second half?
What's going to happen, because we got some people beat up and those kind of things right there, and we're shuffling around. We don't know really who's going to be in the ball game at the end of the ball game. And there'll be changes this week. We've got some people that we got one lineman back, and we're losing another one. We're losing a line. We're going to be missing two linebackers, and so now we've got kids that are going to be playing out there that haven't been playing out there. But it's you have to put 11 out there on the field, and so we're going to. I think our kids they get out there and they work. They know what to do. It would be better if they'd been playing it all year. But somebody's got to go out there and do a job. And our coaches, I think, have done. Coach Daniel's trying to call offense over there when we really don't have any packages to send in there. We've got these guys are in there, get the ball to the one that can get it done, get the job done. And most of our kids know that when they go on that field, we're out there for 48 minutes. Mm-hmm. There's none of this coming to the sideline and getting up there. You come to our sideline, you're hurt. So
with B.B. Comer winless on the season, do you see this adversely affect your team's psyche and their preparation?
Well, I don't. We have good practices, It's when we get out there and you know, it's just hard to tell. What we can't do.
You can't simulate.
Correct. We can't give our kids a picture of what they're going to see, the speed that they're going to see it at, that kind of stuff right there. And so we're, you know, until we get to a ball game, our kids are just, you know, they go out there and they play. They know what to do. Like I said, they line up correctly. They know the rules, everything that they can do, but they don't have that. They don't have a picture of what's fixed to come at them.
Well, another big challenge Friday night down at Prattville.
It sure is. They've got a good football team. You know, they'll be sound. They've got good athletes at every position. We think that we can play with them. We always, you know, we think that we can play with anybody left on our schedule. And so we'll go in. If we don't, we've got some players, like I said, that are day-to-day that we may get back by Friday. If we get them back, then our chances are improved. But if we don't get them back, then it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be tougher. It's going to be tough.
Looking at tape of Prattville Christian, what do you see?
They do the same exact thing that everybody else does. They're 4 wide, 3 wide, that kind of stuff. They run the. They're going to be in the gun. They're going to do the same. We're going. That's the reason it's so easy for us to practice and bring our kids along, because everybody we see is doing the same thing. And on offense,
but,
on defense.
Can that bring extra pressure on your defense, because you know you're limited in what you can do, and those isolations with those defensive backs, you know, they can get out there on an island in a hurry.
Well, we get, you know, the thing that we try to do is we'll change our coverages up. We work on changing coverages up. But what we're not, you know, people are not hurting us throwing football. You know, they're hurting us turning the corner and getting to that third level. Once they get past that second level and getting out in open space, we have to hem them up. What we got to do is keep them from getting to that third level. And we're missing tackles at the point of attack. So if we start making those tackles, then their job becomes easier.
Prattville Christian on the road for B.B. Comer Friday night. Just less than a handful of games left in the season, and talk about your last year. Your B team, your junior guys did pretty good. What about this year? Well,
this year I think we're 3-2 right now, and we've got a ball game. You know, we've got one more junior high ball game. Then if we were to win that, I don't know how it'll turn out right now. I don't know the other records of the other junior highs, so it could be that we'd be playing in the championship again, or we could get eliminated on a tiebreaker. I don't know. It's that close.
Now, some of those kids play.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All of them play. Not some of them. They play on that junior high, and then they come out for us. Now, most of them are not starters,
right,
but we do have a couple that do start for us, and they, you know, we just use Tuesday as a practice. So that's the way things are.
The weather's getting cooler. The practice is not as hot, of course, as they have been, and with the final segment of the schedule upon us, a region game against Prattville Christian. This football team of B.B. Comer, where does it stand from? I know you wanted to win every game when the season started, but here you are 7 games in now, going into week number 8. Where does this Tiger team stand?
Well, you know, it's better to go 3-7 than it is 0-10. That's number one. Number two, we thought that we would be competitive all the way. You know, after we got, especially to the 5th ball game, that we could be competitive in these last 5 ball games. Now, you know, again, we don't plan on injuries. We didn't plan on losing everybody, you know, our cornerbacks and our quarterback and those kind of things. So we've had to make changes all along. But, you know, our kids have adapted and done it to the best of their ability. You know, sometimes our best is just not good enough.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, the opponent, they're not feeling sorry for you because you have challenges.
No, we don't listen. It's not their job to do our job. Mm-hmm. So we go out there. We're going to do our job. If they score, they can score anyway. Many points as they want to. We're going to still keep fighting, and then we'll go from there. You know, that's football. Like we're going to go out and play. Our kids are going to play as hard as they can for as long as they can, and then when they can't go any longer, we're going to put kids out there that'll try again. We're going to keep going until the ball game's over.
Offensively, you move the ball pretty well against Central Coosa County.
We've been
able to do that again tomorrow night.
That's right. What we got to do is we just need we need the ball to bounce our way a little bit on defense. We need to make some stops. We need to get some stops, punts, and get the ball back down there. We need to control the chains, and we hadn't been able to do that. And as a result, you know, we're getting in a to a place where, we have to score 40 points to win a ball game. That's not going to happen.
Is this a one sandwich trip or two?
This is one sandwich. It's an hour down there, hour back. We're not even going. I don't even know if we'll carry any sandwiches.
All right, Coach Mike Battle, head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer High School, our guest this morning. Coach, good luck to the Tigers tomorrow night, and we'll see you again next week.
Well, we need a little luck.
All right, Coach Mike Battle, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer, in the Coach's Corner segment of Daybreak. We've got more to do on the show, another half hour to go as Daybreak continues right after the break.